everyone, so today I'm doing something I haven't done for ages on this channel, and that is a book video. I actually have a second channel that I'm going to link down below if you want to check it out, where I've been doing writing and book videos, but I decided to bring them back here. So today I'm going to talk about some books that have made me feel less alone, or just better, or made me feel understood, or anything like that. And they're not all of them, but they're the best ones. They're kind of like my all-time favorite books. So let's jump right into it. So first book I have here is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I could show you both of the books because it's a duology. So Six of Crows and the Crooked Kingdom, they're amazing. They're not the kind of book that like made me feel understood or anything, nor a book that like inspired me or whatever, but they're just incredible. It's a fantasy, and I actually have a review up on my second channel, so I'm going to link that down below if you want to hear more about them. But they're just amazing fantasy, super fun, adventurous. It has some romance in it, it has the best characters ever, and I definitely recommend it. This duology is just the kind of books that completely immerses you into the story, and you just get lost there and you just hang out there and live there. It is the best thing ever. So it's a kind of like a distraction book, and I adore them. I absolutely recommend it. This, another book that is the same case like the last one. It's the second book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, but we all know, the people who've read it know that this is the best thing ever, and this book is actually like the book in that series. So yeah, it starts with A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I wanted to show this book because this is the baby that changed my life, because the characters in it are the best, the romance is honestly perfection, and you need this book in your life, this series, and definitely read it even if you don't like A Court of Thorns and Roses. ACOMAF is worth everything, so it's another thing that completely allowed me to just completely get lost in a different world and live there and just be happy there. I wanted to stay there TBH, but you know, whatever. This world is not bad either, so yeah. This is a book that is a different case from those, because this is like the book that makes you laugh, it teaches you things, and it makes you think differently about some stuff, and it kind of makes you feel better. It's Girl Up by Laura Bates, and I absolutely recommend it to everyone, no matter what your gender is. Read this because it's amazing, and it's about feminism, and it's about like body shaming and just taboo topics that need to be talked about more. And especially like if you're younger, then I think this book could make you feel a little less awkward about being human and just like better, and just it's amazing. It's life-changing. You need to read this. It's also funny, it's kind of educational, it's gonna make you feel awesome. It's just read this, please, come on, go for it, let's do that. What the fuck am I saying? Please read it. It's the best thing ever. Yay. Another book that I definitely need to reread when I go to college is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. This is a contemporary romance, and it's a book that made me feel understood. It also just, I loved the story, I got lost in it, and I enjoyed reading it, and it's amazing, and it's inspiring, and it's fun, and it's great, and Rainbow's books are absolutely amazing. I recommend all of them, and this one is just about Kath, and she just starts college, and it's just about like finding yourself and trying to just working on being independent and stuff like that. And she's an introvert and a writer. It's amazing. She's a fangirl, and so, you know, that's another thing that I related to very strongly. I absolutely recommend it. I'm gonna link all the books on Goodreads down below if you want to check them out in more details. But yeah, it's awesome. I certainly recommend it. I recommend all of these so much. Seriously, read them, please. You won't regret it, really. So the next book is Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. This is a book about creativity and books and magical things, and this is a book that really, another thing I need to reread because it's been too long. And you know, I'm an extremely creative person. I'm a writer, and I create, I love ideas, I love magic, I love everything around it. So this spoke to me on a really, really, really deep level. It's a beautiful book, and I recommend it even to those who aren't that creative because it's just really nice and just yeah. But especially if you're creative and if you love art and anything creative like that, then I certainly recommend it. It's seriously a beautiful book. Even if you don't like any of her other books, this is completely different from everything else, and I absolutely recommend it. So check it out. Another nonfiction that inspired me and touched me, and it's beautiful. Another nonfiction is How to Be a Boss by Lilly Singh. This is like a book that's funny, inspiring. It will teach you so much, and I can relate to Lilly on so many levels because, you know, I do YouTube and I want to get into all the things that she basically does. So literally everything in this book spoke to me. But even if you're like not a YouTuber or anything like that, even if you don't know her, you need to read this book because it seriously has so many valuable, awesome lessons in it that will speak to everyone. Seriously everyone, and I absolutely recommend it. It will make you smile, it will make you realize things, it will make you kind of a better person, or it will certainly push you into becoming a better person and working on what you do, how you think, all that stuff. Absolutely recommend this book. The next two books, I want to talk about them kind of like together because I get a really similar vibe from both of them, and both of them touched me and spoke to me on such a deep level that I can't even. So it's Geekerella by Ashley Poston and Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. This one is, both of them actually, are about fandom and just fan fiction and awesome, you know, here in Geekerella, the main character, like, has a blog on a big fandom, and here, she's a very, very famous writer of fan fiction, like, super famous, but at the same time, no one knows it's her, and that's the kind of story, and both of it has romance in it, it has a lot of just things related to fandom and books and all that stuff, and I adored it. It spoke to me so much, it made me feel so much less alone, it made me feel understood, it made me smile, it made me laugh. I could relate to so much in both of these, and I just adored it beyond measure. They are incredible contemporary romance books, and I adored them. I'm currently rereading Geekerella, and I'm definitely going to reread Eliza and Her Monsters this summer. Like, seriously, I can relate to it so much, and I absolutely recommend it to especially those who love books, to fangirls and fanboys and anyone in between, and just everyone. Please, just, you need to read it if you're into books and TV shows and movies and all that stuff. Even if you aren't, they're still amazing books, but if you are, especially if you're an introvert and struggle with socializing, like Eliza and Her Monsters deals with mental illness, and this just deals with loneliness and just finding yourself and everything, and I just adore it beyond measure. I'm going to talk about it forever because they're incredible and I absolutely recommend them. And that's it! So those are all my basically all-time favorite books, and just books that spoke to me and that I adored beyond measure. I recommend every single one so much, so check them out, and that's gonna be it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you want me to make more videos like this. And yeah, that's it. Have a brilliant day, and see you soon in my next video. Bye!